What's going on, AP World Peeps? I'm back with video number 8, the first of Unit 2. This one is on topic 2.1, an oh so important topic, the Silk Road. So let's get started. All right, so the Silk Roads connected large civilizations, pastoralists, who are people who have animals and move from place to place for grazing for the animals, and agriculturalists throughout Eurasia. And you can see a picture of the Silk Roads in red on this map. Products were made for sale in distant markets. Circle distant markets for me, please. And Chinese silk was seen in Rome during the Roman Empire. It was seen as a symbol of wealth and status. Most people would travel and trade on only specific parts of the roads. It's very rare to see somebody travel the whole distance along the Silk Roads. And when large states were powerful and provided security, the Silk Roads prospered. We see this especially under the Mongol Empire, which we'll talk about in the next video. So what were goods that were traded? You should be able to identify and describe goods from different regions. From China, we have silk, gunpowder, paper, and mirrors. Chinese women produced a significant amount of silk in their homes. From India, we have textiles, medicine, spices, and pepper. And from the Middle East, we have dates, nuts, dried fruit, and swords. And the Mediterranean has gold, jewelry, perfume, and olive oil. And disease will also spread along the Silk Roads, including the bubonic plague. So what are some innovations that encourage trade along the Silk Road? Well, we have caravanserai, which were roadside inns for travelers on the Silk Road, so they could stay out of the elements of outside, and they could stay safely inside an inn or a caravanserai. Forms of credit, including paper money under the Song Dynasty, helped with trade. And bills of exchange were promises to pay a person for goods. Important cities on the Silk Roads you should be familiar with include Constantinople under the Byzantine Empire, Baghdad during the Abbasid dynasty. This was a cultural center as well, as we saw with the House of Wisdom. Kashgar in China, northwestern China, and this dates back to the Han Dynasty from 200 CE. Samarkand in Uzbekistan was located between China and the Mediterranean, and this was one of the greatest cities of Central Asia. So what is the impact of the Silk Roads? Well, there's a demand for luxury goods that increases in Afro-Eurasia. Textiles and porcelains were exported throughout Afro-Eurasia. And iron and steel manufacturing increased in China. China is going to play a very large role on the Silk Roads. So a quick recap for this video. Innovations that helped the Silk Roads. Be familiar with caravanserai, forms of credit, and paper money. Increased demand for luxury goods throughout Afro-Eurasia, and increased textile, porcelains, and steel as well. All right, guys, look forward to see you back here for video number 9, topic 2.2. This one is on the Mongols. I thank you for watching. Best of luck, and have a good day.